Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Today we have a Diamond 1 tank main to review. I would say the character, but I think they played like 7 or 8 characters this game. So this will be interesting. They said, genuinely looking for advice and review. Felt like I had one of my worst games as tank. I tried to switch and counter, but felt like nothing worked. Their Star-Lord could not die, as dude was just like a mosquito. Everything felt okay the first push, but the enemy team made switches and rolled us. Alright. A lot of interesting stuff there. Personally, I'm not a big fan of like switching in order to like counter enemies. I'd prefer to change your play style to keep you with whatever characters you're comfortable with, but to each their own. Let's see what happens. Your team looks solid so far. Let's get to it. Also, this is console? Yeah, this is real console. Probably. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we can do better. Okay, first of all, we're on Thing. This map is kind of hard for Thing. Okay, we use that. I don't like that already, but that can work. Just be careful. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is so bad. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, so the way things shift, we'll say is charge, right? It's your R1. The way you want to think about Thing is he's basically like a punching bag until he gets close, and he needs to be able to gain that distance back at any moment. And so you can use your charge, right? So I said I don't like this, right? Because a lot of people, when they learn Thing, they look up the video and they're like, oh, here's the combo, right? You do a big haymaker punch, and then you change the charge to be hold, so then you tap it real quick and it pops the circle down just like this, right? And then you're like, ah, I got the kill. Yeah, this is okay here. The only reason it's not terrible is because the enemy's not in a really great position. Higher up in elo, you'll probably actually just die for this. It's not horrible down here, but yeah, this will start being bad. So if you get away with this, now we need to realize, okay, I have only one escape route and it's finicky, right? If I use my L1, I believe, to jump back to my team, sometimes my team's not there. Sometimes they're in trouble. Sometimes it doesn't work. So overall, what I would suggest is if you're going to use your grounding ability, your dash, then you need to wait to re-engage until you have it again in order to get out. You always need to have an escape plan as Thing. So this is just terrible because you jump in, you have no way of getting out, and the fact that you don't die is a miracle. But you get away with it. Okay, careful. Okay, we're not using cover very well either. Okay, this is not bad. You're peeling off the rope, but you can't push in now. You have no cooldowns. Okay, I want you to hold by a corner. Oh no. Okay. Nice! Good timing. I love that. Good stuff. It's a shame it didn't work. But that's hard timing.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Okay, so far your team hasn't done anything incredible. You've actually made a bunch of mistakes, but the enemy team has just proven that they're bad. So you say they adjust. Let's see how they adjust. Okay. You're down to support now. Uh-oh. We're down to support. Good. Yes. This is how you want it. No, don't go back in. No, you're down to support. We gotta stay out. No. Okay, luckily your read bails you out and starts pulling attention away. Okay, so next thing. Oh, we're so lost in the sauce. So there's a couple micro things with Things specifically. When you're, so the benefit of the right click, the haymaker, the big punch, right? Over the primary fire where he just does 2 little ones. The benefit of that is you get reach, you get bonus health, and then you get high burst damage. The benefit of the primary fire, the 1-2, the pop 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 pop, is it actually does more DPS. So if you're in a situation where you're not going to die because you have a support ult, the enemy has a support ult, what I would be doing here is I would just be spamming your primary fire in order to get your ult quicker and get a bunch of damage off. The next thing is, like, we really don't use corners much. Like, the best thing you can do for Thing is to anchor on a corner and make it to where they have to spend a ton of resources to get you out of the corner. And you pop around the corner with your big haymaker punch. Alright, let's see. Okay, I don't mind this. We're gonna take some damage, so we use it. No, now you want to go in. Okay. Shift, or use your dash. No, stay in it! Okay. Best thing for Thing. Oh, target priority? See, this is not bad. I don't mind that. Okay, it looks like there's some weird stuff going on now. Yeah, so again, we don't really pay attention to what's going on. Our invis is dead, so we only have one support, right? And then they're kind of dealing with stuff back here. And then instead of going out here into the open, we should have gone over here. Here we have access to a health pack. We can retreat back around the corner with our dash. We can use, if this Iron Man peeks out, we can actually just like scoot around the corner. And then we can control how much damage we take. But out here, there's like almost no cover. We just get deleted. Yo! Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Nice. Ooh.
Can't get rid of me.
Yo, what's up, Jake? How's it going? I saw you played some games earlier. Did they go well? Alright. Okay, we're down one already. Okay, this is where Thing really starts to struggle. Oh, you're so deep. You're just dead here. There's no... Yeah. So this is where Thing starts to struggle, right? This specific scenario. Where you have to close the distance. You can't do any damage. They have people who can. Star-Lord, Iron Man, Cloak, Penny. All these characters can do damage to you far away. So the goal becomes, how do you close the distance as Thing without just wasting all of your resources and dying? So what you want to do is you want to actually anchor down in the corner, have all your abilities, and then you want to jump in with, I think it's square. That's what you have it bound to. Where you dive in. Yeah, this ability right here, square. Then you keep your shift to get out. And that way, yeah, you use everything and then you're just dead. We're just wasting all of our cooldowns. Are these Reddit reviews today? Yeah, I figured I should probably keep going with the Reddit reviews. Also, I think there's only one on the Discord, right? Which I need to do. There's that Hello one. So we'll do that one next and then we'll go back to Reddit. Oh, now we're on Punisher. Okay. Also, as Punisher's walking back, I'm not really a fan of switching between classes, to be honest. It can really mess with the Rivals matchmaking. If you enjoy playing characters of different classes, that's another thing. But if you're doing it to fill, I wouldn't recommend it. You might win a game, but it will stunt your growth and your matchmaking long term. So generally not a good idea. So yeah, this is... I can't believe that worked. Did they ever confirm that there's class-based matchmaking? I don't remember hearing that. Yeah, it was in the, there was a video where they explained their matchmaking, where Gong came out and made a whole video about it. And he said, here's all of the factors that we take into account with our ranked system. Good morning, Boo Bear. Season 5 Dev Talk? Yeah. So a lot of this is like, we're out in the open. We don't really use our cover very well. This is not bad now that we're in on the cart. But now, yeah, it's just time to die. That happens. Alright, do we stay Punisher? Alright, now we're trying Iron Man. Let's see. So, again, a big problem, we're not really using cover. We're just running it down main. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the video. It was basically just like, we don't use EOMM, but also here's all the stuff that we do take into account. And it was interesting. That's the video where we learned that you actually compete with your teammates for how many points you get, which is interesting. Don't like that system, but that's okay. All right, so we're playing Iron Man now. Is our team with us? Have we stopped to look? We see Thor. We see somebody in their back line. Is that an invis? And then, is there anybody behind us? Okay. All right, our invis is dead. Now I'm thinking, since the invis is dead, we got to keep an eye up in the top corner, right above me, right? It shows right here. Somebody on your team dies. Now that our invis is dead, I'm thinking I'm going to chill back, and I'm just going to poke. I'm going to try to get my ult. I'm going to get into a good position, but we're not really going to push, right? But since we move forward even this little bit, now we're going to die. And then the staggering continues, right? I remember that video, but I thought it was them saying they couldn't accomplish it. No, you're fine, Churro. So what they mentioned in the video is they aim for 2-2-2, and they aim for ranks to be as close as possible, but the longer the matchmaking goes, the more they loosen those bounds. Essentially, the short version. Okay, if you're gonna use Iron Man or any flyers, I'm not sure the buttons on console, but on PC there's buttons specifically for your character to rise in elevation and lower in elevation. So for PC, space go up, control go down, right? So what you want to do is you want to mix in your left and right movement with up and down. And so you'll see like really high level Iron Mans, as they're flying, it looks like this. They're going like this. And you button mash up, down, left, right, and you make it unpredictable. And if you do that, you'll live for so much longer. Hey, what's up, Corbera? Yeah, holidays were great. And then next thing, we gotta be, this again goes back to where we haven't been using cover very well, right? So we get the kill, now stay behind cover. And I want you just slightly right here. You don't have to peek all the way out. Because look at it from this Star-Lord's perspective, right? Look how easy it is to hit you. You didn't have to give up anything to get there. But yeah, how was your holidays, Corbera? Hope you're having a good one. Good Merry Christmas. Alright, back on Iron Man. I thought they were Thing. Yeah, so they've started on Thing, then we went to Punisher, now we're on Iron Man. Up, good. So in a situation like this, yeah, you want to be using left. Oh, right click, get him. Or secondary. Oh, you lagged. Oh, that's unfortunate. Had to work, unfortunately, but good. Too much food. Hopefully it was good food. Also, that sucks that you had to work. Nice. Good. Nice stuff. Yes. Good target priority. No, back up. Back up. No, get health. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I like the idea of actually staying through the portal, right? One of the best things, the two major benefits of staying behind the portal is A, it's harder to shoot you, right? You're going to take less damage. And B, you're right next to the spawn. So you can just back up. Now you're full health, and now you go in again, right? Yeah, I agree with what Hollow is saying right below here. Whenever I have to switch more than twice, it indicates that there's a greater issue at play. So we've seen a lot of all three of your characters, you're not really using your cooldowns effectively, and we're not sticking towards walls, right? We're not using our natural cover. Here we are out in the open. Luckily, Iron Man is not paying attention, so that's fine. Once again, let's just to really hammer the point home, right? we look right here, you're like max distance away from all the cover, right? To get to cover is really difficult. Whereas good Iron Mans, what they'll do, and good, pretty much any character, this applies to any character in the entire game, is they'll peek out and they'll choose, right? Oh, I need to take less damage. Boom, I'm taking less damage. I want to do more damage. I can do more damage, right? Oh, still out in the open. Stick next to the wall. All right. Oh, nice. Get the Iron Man. Get the Iron Man. Good. Let's go. Okay, get the Iron Man nest. The penny nest. Okay. Nice. All right, now we're up by cover. Let's stay up by cover. This is not bad. We're doing fine. Oh, now we're AFK. That happens. Okay, a little bit early. Okay, please shoot the penny nest. So, something that I actually do, like, especially in quick play, but whenever I'm, like, tired and I don't want to deal with the penny, is I'll actually pick Iron Man. And you wait to pop your infinite ammo, like the big mode that you're in right now, until you see the nest. Because what it does is your explosions are actually bigger. Look how big of a radius this is, right? The explosions are bigger, plus you have a little bit of bonus health, plus infinite ammo. So I would have gone up here, and then now that I saw there's a penny nest in this area, I would start primary firing until I get a hit marker on the nest. Then I would pop the big mode. Then I would prioritize the nest. Because if you take out the nest, they get less healing. There's no mines. It's a big win for your team, right? But since we don't, it is what it is. Now we gotta react to... Nope, you gotta help the team. Help. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, Moon Knight. Okay, let's see how we do Moon Knight. Maybe Namor. Okay.
Down to 30 seconds.
Denizens of the deep.
Let's hope those goats are ready to go.
Hey, what's up, Gitbend? How's it going? How have your games been? Have you had a chance to play since we got your review? How come we have oh my goodness, we have names. I am so sorry. Yikes. I usually try to keep that anonymous. My bad. I'm bad.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Now or never.
Okay, I want to see, so a lot of the most of the DPS that you've been playing, you get a lot of value by going on slight off angles. I don't want you full flanking. You're not playing like Psylocke or anything, but just slight off angles. So if you're like up here, now you can do more damage and you're pulling attention away, right? Where you're standing right now, I always make this point because it's so evident. What's going to happen is, look, this penny, if this penny misses the thing, they're going to hit you by accident just because of your positioning, right? So it's much better if you're up here, because now there's no chance penny accidentally hits you. Now the penny, if they want to hit you, they have to stop shooting the thing and they have to change where they're looking. They have to make a decision, right? And so the more you make the enemy team make a decision like that, the better it's going to be for your team. So you can be up here, you can be over here, you can be up here, you can be over here. If you want, you can actually learn flank Namor and you can go deep. But for right now, I just focus on like close range off angles. Not close range with Namor, but not a great ult. I'd prefer to save it for something like comboing it with thing ult or something like that. Okay, this is much better positioning. Good. So we were in pretty good positioning right here, right? But instead of taking the proper path when we get pressured out, where there's a health pack, we can regroup and be safe, lots of cover, we go right where we can't stand. Yeah. Yeah, I just came back from vacation. I've been playing better, and that makes me happy. Awesome. Good to hear. People underestimate how much mental game matters. It's huge. You play so much better when you're fresh and focused. Speaking from experience, huh, Churro?
Judge, jury,
All right. So let's see what happens on defense. Okay, we're back on the thing. This is already way too close. I don't like holding here. You're just going to be a punching bag. Okay, good. Yes. That's the only thing. No, don't go in. No, no, no. See, that's why we don't hold up there, right? So, there's a... Maybe you're sitting here, right? And you're like, man, I don't want to hold up here. But my mag is here, right? Hang on. We're sitting here and like, well, my mag's here. Maybe I should help. No, let him die. Like, don't do the wrong thing to appease this person. Because if you're also up here, he's less likely to think like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be up here. Now, if you're back here and your whole team is back here and he's by himself, there's a much higher chance that he can just realize what he's doing is wrong, right? Does Namor ult work as area denial like Moon Knight? Yes. Yeah, it does. For sure. Because the other thing about Namor ult is it also has the Earthbound effect, just like Thing. So, yeah, you can definitely use it like that, which is what Omen used it for the other day to get people off cart. I don't think it's as good at it because it doesn't last very long. That's like the big problem with it. I think it's much better to use it kind of like Mag ult. Alright, so I think we're good. I think we do a decent job. We don't realize, though, that we've lost the fight, right? So this is around Diamond. It really starts getting important to be able to differentiate a winning fight and a losing fight, right? Or an even fight. Right here, you're down 2. You have bad positioning. Now we get a kill. This is a maybe. But there's no ults. Now your invis is dead. This is a guaranteed loss fight. So right here, if I'm you, I'm taking my charge and I'm going all the way to spawn. I would not stop with Thing until I'm at least right here, if not here. Because what's going to happen is you're going to die anyway, right? You're going to die anyway. And you're actually just going to delay your death for 5-6 extra seconds. So now you respawn like 6 extra seconds later. So that's 6 extra seconds. Plus, let's watch from your Phoenix's perspective. So Phoenix is like, oh man, I'm taking an off angle. I got pressured out. Let me get out. And then she comes over here and she sees, hey, I actually have somebody here. I have a support and I have a tank. We can fight this, which is completely wrong because there's no chance to fight it. And now she gets staggered as well. She should. Emma is just missing everything. Oh. And now, okay, let's watch from Reed's perspective. See what happens? This is how staggers happen. Because Reed is like, oh, hey, look, I need to help my cloak. And why is the cloak there? The cloak is there because you were there, and the Phoenix is there because you were there. And so now he's helping. And he's like, oh, we're still here, right? This is a winnable fight. And now he's used his abilities, right? This is actually really good news for you. Because this puts the game back in your hands. I know in this rank specifically, it's so hard. Because a lot of the times it's like, man, I didn't even get to do anything. My team just staggered. And in reality, it's like, staggering does not happen because people trickle in one at a time. It happens because people stay in when the fight is already lost. So, fight's lost. Get out. Full regroup. Come back when it's 6v6. Okay, here Again, we already are down to, they have ults, we don't. There's 0% chance you can actually hold this. The only time I would be okay with this is if your team has ults and somebody is already ready to portal. Because then you can actually be here, buy your team enough time to portal. But there's 0% chance you're going to do anything except for now you're going to stagger for the next fight. So here we go. We'll watch it live in action. Okay. We die. And now watch. Instead of dying here, we could have held right here. Jake, we should put remove the space, because I think that's in a lot of them. If you don't mind, if you have a second. Also, I'm suffering this match. The Groot has his iron wall permanently. He's too good. That's so infuriating. Good luck. So let's play the what if game. Instead of you being dead, now you're here with your team. And look, we have 5 people fighting a Star-Lord. Hey, this is pretty good. And our 6th is on the way. Oh, we actually get a pick. So now it's 5v5, right? But instead, we're staggering. And we're all the way back here. And now what's going to happen? We're on our way back. And these people are fighting 4v5. They got a pick. Almost back. Where are we? Almost back. Here we go. And before the fight even starts, we've lost so much space that now we feel like we have to do it. Right? So it just goes to show you, like, give up space early when the fight is over and prepare for the next fight. Because you guys could have been fighting them. This fight with all these ults and everything could have started while the point was over here even. And that amount of space is a win versus a loss. Easily. But now that we're here, we're so lost. Oh, that might work. Left click, left click, left click. Or primary fire, I suppose, would be better. Oh. Oh, we're so dead. So this is again a scenario where we blow all of our cooldowns. Yeah, we gotta save the sprint to get out. Okay, here we go. Here's another chance for you, right? This is a great chance. Your team is all dead. Personally, if it's me, I don't care. I'm walking back into the spawn room, and then the button for PC is G. I'm G'ing out, right? Now you actually do get lucky and your team is here. So hold this corner here. And we're gonna full regroup. This is good. Full regroup. No, don't go. Don't push in. Your team's not ready. No, we blow all of our cooldowns and we're dead. Unfortunate. I'm G'ing in. I'm G'ing out. You got G out. Oh Lord. And we use all of our cooldowns. Enemy team is bad. And we still die. This is such good news though. Because there's so many things you can do that take like such little effort. Like it takes such little effort to be like, I'm gonna stand next to a wall instead of out in the open. I think this fight is over. I'm gonna walk to the next point and be ready for the next fight. Right? I'm going to keep one of my cooldowns in reserve. All those little things that you can do, and this applies for every character that you've played. I have no idea if you're a tank main, a support main, a DPS main. I have no idea. But it works for all of them. So like it really, this is so good because you make those little adjustments and I promise you'll get so much more value. This is person main the entire roster. But yeah, anyway, so those 3 things, just make adjustments. So use cover, don't blow all of your cooldowns at the same time, save one for an escape route, and then the big thing is when a fight is over, get out and prepare for the next fight instead of staying in. You either die or get out, right? Alright. Anyway, oh! Yo, Jake, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much for this sub. You're a hero. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this YouTube video. Let me know if you have any more questions. Good luck with the grind. Take care. God bless. Catch you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment on the YouTube video, all that good stuff. Take care. Bye.